Yeah, I just got back from watching Power Rangers, the movie. Um, I really thought it was going to be bad, but surprisingly, I do like it. For those who don't know, Power Rangers is a bunch of teenagers, kind of saving the world and stuff. But what they did was they took footage from a Japanese show called Super Sentai, and then filling like the non-fighting scenes with American actors. And the latest uh, Power Ranger movie is basically kind of like a remake of the first I want to say season or an installment of Power Rangers which was the Mighty Morphin. And I always when I go see avoid movies that are like remakes of TV shows or based off of a TV show, I try to avoid for some reason. Um, I don't know what started, but it's like I always found them bad or oh the show was better and all that stuff. But this I think it was because of the first Power Ranger movie that it got me on that mindset. But this one, I actually liked it. There are a few things I did not have a lot of nitpicks about, but what is good is that the teenagers who become the Power Rangers do have attitude, which unlike the show, all the teenagers who become Power Rangers, they're like goody two shoes, and I didn't read them as much. Sure, I had like a favorite one, which was Tommy, who happens to be the Green Ranger in the show. Because, when I was a kid, I liked him best because, oh, he wore green like me. And then when I got older, it's like, thanks to that character who started out bad, became good. I kind of like those kind of characters. But it's like, but here they actually feel like teenagers with problems with attitude. And the downside is we don't have Bulk and Skull, which was the main reason why I watched the show. But they were not in the movie, which, yeah, it is disappointing for me as a fan of the Power Rangers. But at the same time, we don't need Bulk and Skull. This is because the movie was more serious and a little bit more darker than the TV show, which was more goofy. Which, yeah, we need Bulk and Skull for that. Um, but I mean, yeah, there's ones I like to point out was like it was Trini and Billy. Billy, it has I want to say like a learned disability, kind of artistic, and I kind of glad that they did because looking back at the show, Billy could have been artistic or having a learning disability or something like that, but they never kind of make it address because they're probably thinking parents might have problems with this. But from someone who has learning disability and have a superhero who has like learning disability or someone in that category, then yeah, I like that. Having seen a superhero who's like kind of like me, who has problem dealing with people and who has a learning disability and all that stuff, I kind of like that. And they don't are not actually in the movie. They aren't really mean spirited about it. They actually, I mean, it's brought up like once, and that's fine. And then there's Trini. It's I want to say implied that she may be gay. Um, Again, they don't downplay it or anything or make fun of it, and I kind of, if that is what the creators of this movie are trying to actually imply that yeah she is gay, then I'm kind of glad. Oh, no, I'm a straight, and but I'd like to have at least for anyone who is in the the LBG community to have a superhero who's kind of like them, and yeah, but it's like and I kind of like how Rita was portraying this. Yeah, she's like crazy and but at the same time goofy, and I kind of like that. And the movie actually does explain why she. Okay, for those who don't know, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers had these kind of coins to, I don't know, help them morph or something. Can't remember. It's been so long since I watched the show. Anyway, the villain Rita in the show happened to have the power coin for the Green Ranger, but the show never actually explained why she had it or how she got to it. But in the movie, they actually explain it that she herself was the previous Green Ranger, and that kind of makes sense why she had it and stuff. That's great. That's what's one thing that I'm older now. It's like I noticed like kind of plot holes in the show. It's like, wait, how did she get the coin and all that stuff? But I like how the actress does all the actors in the show how the actors were, and they actually made it more believable and stuff. But I do like I said, I had a few nitpicks. One was like a little bit before the climax of the movie, and near the end, one of the Rangers drowns, and the other Rangers manage to pull him out, but they don't do CPR on him. And I'm thinking, okay, do CPR. Come on, let's give him CPR. And I almost wanted to scream at the screen, but I didn't want to disturb the other people who was in the theater with me. And I'm gonna say, do the CPR, you idiots! And they never did. They just like, oh my god, he's dead. Come on, wake up, wake up. And like, they don't do CPR. I'm like, they could have done it. Someone's like, does anyone know CPR? And they're like, no. That would explain that. That was my nitpick. One of my nitpicks. The other one was, I did not care for the costumes and the Zords as much. I did like how it was more metallic. The suits were more metallic and metal than like in the suits were like spandex or something. But it can't. My main gripe about the suits were like the helmets. I like they did open up and the visors open up to see their face, but I would like to see like more of their like done animal design in the helmets. And the same goes with the Zords. When I originally saw them as trailer in the movie and in the trailers, they look more robotic and a little bit less than their dinosaurs and animals. And I wanted them to have done it more of the animals and show more of their colors, because there was only like maybe a few areas that had the Rangers' colors on the Zords, and the rest were like like a dark gray, black, and it kind of reminded me of the Transformers in the Michael Bay Transformer movies, where they're like kind of a mess and hard to tell what they were most of the time. And I wish they kind of like did not only show more of the Rangers' colors on it, but maybe more like their animals and dinosaurs. Because like the Black Ranger Megazord is supposed to be kind of like a mastodon, and I could not make it out what it was throughout the whole movie. I'm like, is that supposed to be a mastodon? Because I could make out a little bit with the others, but it's like I kind of wish they push them more toward like their dinosaurs and animals. And then there was like kind of like their. If you haven't seen the trailers, you know that they get like some kind of superpowers once they get their power points. And I kind of don't care for it much, but it kind of makes sense where they use it mostly to get to their where the command center is, which is actually hidden, which I kind of do like, because in the show it's like in a building and on somewhere and you can actually see it, but the command center is hidden. I understand if they had to use their powers to get to and from their command center. Okay, fine, this is just one movie. And they didn't actually use it. Actually, they never used it until they kind of realized, and they had it when they first got their powers. And kind of experimented a little bit when they were chasing after training. And that was about it, and that was okay. But I didn't really care for it as much. Because I'm one of those, like, it kind of takes away from, like, they're giving them powers when they're not in their Power Ranger forms. But I did kind of like they did try to train, and it took, and they more character, flesh out their characters than they did with the kind of the show. I mean, yeah, they had kind of a development in the show, but I kind of like the here in the movie a lot better, especially like and they, like I said, they have teenage problems, and like Trini's mom is very demanding of her, and we learn that Billy's dad is dead, and he's trying to kind of try and find ways they kind of remember him, but try and get over the death. Like there was like one scene where they all kind of like did a camel thing. Billy goes like, okay, let's tell each other our secrets. And he mentions like, oh, I love country songs, and he mentions like something about kind of how get over the loss of his dad, and then I just remember there was one more complaint I did have with is like there was one, I want to say it lasted maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. They actually played the theme song, which I almost wanted. I came very close and wanted to jump out of my seat and say, yeah, the Power Ranger theme song, yay! And it was really short, but it's like, I wish that was longer. It's like, that was kind of like more of the climax of the fight near the end. Of the fight, and they did it. I mean, it's really short, but, and there wasn't, now I recall, I don't think there was like a whole lot of callbacks to the show. I think there was like twice they brought callbacks to the show. Whereas one is when Rita was, when Godard, when this monster she was making out of gold, is forming into a giant monster, she's like, make my monster girl. I'm like, yes! I love that line. And the other one was like, it looked like the actors who did portrayed Tommy and Kimberly from the original show, and it actually was in the crowd, which if it was them, I'm like, I like that. It's, you know, for like someone who, you know, like an old fan who knew the show, it's like, yeah, they should have brought like the original, or most of the original cast in the crowd, because Limey Muzz, one of the original cast members from Power Rangers, had passed away in a car crash. I think it was like 2001. Something I didn't realize until I saw like Linkara's History of Power Rangers. Yeah, and I yeah, all the gripes I have with the show, I mean, it was decent. I mean, when it comes out on DVD, and I would get it on, I get it out, I actually go buy it. Yeah, I'm wanting, you guys may be wondering if I continue doing like these vlogs and shows. I'm not sure. To be honest, maybe in the future, but I want to keep my hopes up, because there are days when I don't have a whole lot of days off where I can go to a movie theater. Plus, the only reason why I went today, because this is a recording is on Tuesday, and one of my movie theaters when I went to today, they had a deal where it's like go on Tuesday and it's like $5, but it's like, I think if I had gone any other day, it was like, it would have been like about $12 or $13. So then again, I don't go out and to movies later at all because of it. I might put that as a goal on my Patreon. If as kind of like a goal. Maybe as a goal is like, maybe if I had put like, you know, if I raised up to like, I don't know, $50, I might go and do more one of these movie unscripted vlogs. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this. This is kind of like a spur on the moment when I get my thoughts out. But I will give it a proper review once this movie gets on DVD, and that way I can actually look at it. And if you guys were wondering if there's like a little scene after the credits, I honestly didn't know. I had run to the restroom right when the credits hit, so there probably was, and I just missed it. So, well, yeah, just want to get my thoughts out on the new Power Ranger movie real quick before I forget about it. So, yeah, hopefully and if you guys are wondering when my next kind of like that secret movie review, I'm working on it. Sorry for not doing it. I think it was like last May I did a review. Yeah, but yeah, I'm working on the Secret Number review right now, and trying is the key word. But hopefully I'll get out soon. I'm trying to at least get it done but once a month, a review. So yeah, see you then, next video.